Yes, and that's the difference that I think having one man less. Daly, of course, on the sin bin, that last number 13 vital cover not able to get across, but surely this man's pace, phenomenal. And another very difficult kick for Davis. Looking to become the first player to 100 points this season. He's on 98 points now, just these two for the 100 points for the season. No, just to the left of the post. So 18-12 for Widnes. Matthew Wood brought in from the wing. He'll be looking for a long kick. He finds one, but it finds Andy Courier moving into the centre row. Sorensen. Paul Hume. Having good games, these two Hume brothers, Paul and David. Local Widnes lads, come through the amateur leagues. McKenzie, that's a good ball. To Barry Dow, back to McKenzie, to Pike. That's beautiful rugby. Good close support play. No forward more than 3 or 4 yards away. Phil McKenzie to Pike again. The dummy loses it. But again, good refereeing there from the Frenchman. Allowed the advantage.
I think also, Ray, what we've got to say is that Widnes now are giving Canberra a taste of what Canberra gave Widnes in the first half. I think the backing up and the support play is absolutely first class.
Yes, Coach Doug Lawn was telling me midweek, he said this game will go the full 80 minutes and fitness will tell. He's had them at training camp in Conway in North Wales for the weekend, and I think they've been up 1 or 2 mountains. Hume to Tate. He's got speed, he's got a fire with him. Can he get that gap? Oh, beautiful ball to Courier. Courier's going, he's got a 2-to-1. Alan Tate, he passed inside when he had Jonathan Davis outside. Davis is going himself. 5 yards from the Canberra line. And my, aren't Widnes making this 13-man to 12 difference tell. David Hume. Oh, that's a bad pass. But he hasn't got the pace to go, I don't think. And it's beautifully picked up. Just look at that brought forward. Now then, 4-to-1 to a fire. He's got the loose forward. Richard Ayres. He's in. Yes. I don't think he knew he was going to score. Suddenly he had the confidence to go. And Widnes are now romping the game. But what a pick-up from Derek Pike. Brought forward off the floor, he bent his back. He picked it up like a globetrotter. And all credit to Richard Ayres, this ex-Blackbrook amateur lad. He scored.
Well, you talk about rugby out of the top draw. Just look at this. It looked like a try for Canberra, but have a look what Widnes do. They do not believe that when the ball's on the floor, you cannot score. Derek Pike, pop down. Have a look at Martin Afire here. He checks this ball off his bootlaces. Now look what goes on here. No problems. He cannot believe Richard Ayres. I cannot score it. Can I score it? Yes, I can. I'll have another go, and he does.
Jonathan Davis, just that one goal from the touchline in the first half to his credit, and 1 try. An easier kick than his previous 2. Yes, it's there, straight between the posts. The extra 2 points taking Widnes away. 24 points to 12 now.
I think what we've got to say about him tonight, Ray, he's really answered all his critics.
Another long kick from Wood, but all the time he's kicking it direct to Courier, not really gaining anything by these kicks. And Courier, I think, seeking revenge for that defeat when he was with Balmain. Sorensen. Pike. One of the differences, I think, is the handling ability of this Widnes pack now.
I think what we've got to be thinking about right now is that a lot of people say in England we can't match the Australians in skill, but I think Widnes are proving that all wrong.
Ayres. A lot of competition for the Great Britain loose forward with Ellery Hanley out. David Hume to Sorensen again. Oh, that's a good ball. Just couldn't be picked up by Hume. Just 15 minutes gone in this second half, and Canberra looking desperate to get back in the game. This boy Wood really playing hard, moving all over the place. Paul Martin. And boos every time this big centre gets the ball, Laurie Daly, the man who did the head-high tackle on Davis. Gary Coyne. O'Sullivan. Clyde. Nowhere to go. Eric Pike ended up on the wing. Pike again. Had a good solid game, Derek Pike. Nothing fancy, and then the occasional sleight of hand pass. Hume. That's a good kick. It needs the defenders, Hume leading them. Oh, good play by Belcher. And there's a high tackle. Well, there's no need for these players to get involved. If you want to be champions, discipline is what counts. Now, will Monsieur Desplat send Sorensen for 10 minutes? No, he gives a warning.
Well, I think people say head-high tackles, but I think this one was an accident. I don't think he came inside, the fellow was off balance. I don't think there was anything intentional about that. It looked bad, but it wasn't as bad as really Gary Belcher's on his feet, and I don't think that was too bad.